Proudly sponsored by heshes.co.uk, a fast-growing boxing equipment brand that give 20% of all sales on the branded products back to a boxing gym of your choice.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Niche Sports. We are proudly sponsored by Hes Boxing, where 20% of each purchase goes to a local boxing gym of your choice. Today I'm going to Huddersfield Giants versus Hull FC, a round 20 clash in Super League, Thursday night under the lights with the Sky cameras. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. I know I often say this game could go either way, but this time it really actually could. It's Hull FC in 8th versus Huddersfield Giants in... Hull FC in 9th, Huddersfield Giants in 10th. Hull FC chasing that top 6 spot and have won 7 of their last 10. Huddersfield Giants coming off the back of 2 great wins against Catalan Dragons and Wakefield Trinity. So it's going to be a lot tighter of a game than people probably expected a few weeks ago. I'm picking Huddersfield to win this one. I think their form that they've just started to be on is going to last quite a while. It's going to be a good run for them. Hull FC, they're still going to play really well tonight, like they have over the last 10 rounds really. But it's just not going to be enough. Hull FC, as I say, obviously chasing that top 6 spot. If they do win tonight, they will go level on points with 6th. But the point difference that Hull FC have is still really, really terrible from the start of the season. So they won't get into the top 6, but it'll be a very, very good position to be in. A big thank you to Hull FC Fan Zone, who have allowed me to use some of their pre-match preview and verdict in this vlog. They say the ones to watch will be Will Price and Cameron Scott. Will Price of Huddersfield because of his awareness and his dancing feet, which we have seen so many times over the last 2 years, and is really the reason that he's got that NRL place for next season. Cameron Scott for Hull because of his versatility, and we saw this in the last game in particular where he started in second row and was probably better than Jordan Lane and Joe Lovadua have been for most of his season. And also that Cameron Scott's in really good form, try scoring and just in general. He'll definitely be fighting for a starting place in the squad next year, even with Liam Sutcliffe and probably Carlos Tumavave. To the game itself, it's going to be a tough arm wrestle, according to Hull FC Fan Zone, and I absolutely agree. It's kind of what I've said so far, you know, both teams on good form, both teams fighting for different things. Huddersfield to climb away, which I'd imagine we probably have now, but to fully cement themselves in a Super League place next year and climb away from that relegation zone, Hull FC to get that top 6. The key is going to be defence. For this game, that'll probably be why Hull FC Fan Zone thinks it's low scoring. But he does point out that Hull FC bench will be the game changer, and it could very well be. You know, Hull FC have a big bench, a big pack, and if they turn up like they have done the last few weeks, it could be difficult for Huddersfield, but they'll be well versed and know how to deal with that. You only have to look at the last 4 games between the two sides. Hull FC have won 2, Huddersfield have won 2, but it's only been an 8-point gap. The biggest winning margin has only been 8 points, and the 2 Huddersfield wins, what have done so well is closing down Hull FC's big pack. So they've done it before, and I think they'll do it again today. Good kicking off Giants to sorry, I've wrote it down and I can't read my own writing. The Giants will make it difficult for Hull FC's wings. They've got good kicking options with Jake Connor, Tuil Olahea, and a few others in that side. Huddersfield will have to watch out for Hull FC's fullbacks and Clifford's kickoffs. You know, we've seen Jake Clifford and Jake Truman this season, the 2 Jakes, linking up so well. Particularly Clifford's kickoffs with the spiralling wind, with them spiralling in the wind and just spiralling in general. And with the weather being a bit chaotic over the last few weeks here in England, the weather could be very changeable, and that'll only suit Clifford. So Huddersfield will have to watch out for that. Hull FC Fan Zone goes for a 24-20 Hull FC win. More confident than I am as a Hull FC fan. I'm going to go 28-16 to Huddersfield Giants. Let's get to the game. I am at the John Smith Stadium. The teams are out. Hull FC playing the team you would expect. Jack Brown is at 18th man and Joe Lovadua gets in. Not sure I agree with that one myself. and David Litton does start at fullback instead of a few weeks ago where he started at the wing and Jamie Shaw started at fullback. Obviously no Jamie Shaw in the team tonight, so that makes sense. And then Zach Jebson doesn't get into the matchday squad, unfortunately. It would have been good to see him in there. Huddersfield, obviously I'm not too well versed on the Huddersfield team, but Adam Milner comes in at hooker over Nathan Peats. I don't think that is a usual thing. And then Sam Holzall is on the wing. Set to be a good game here, about 40 minutes till kick-off. I'll update you if anything happens. We're about to get underway here in Huddersfield. It's the host who will kick us off. Huddersfield get the first try of this game. A great 40-20 from Jake Connor puts Huddersfield in a great attacking position. They made the most of it. Jake Connor with a caught ball to Jermaine McGilvray, who scores and is converted. 6-0 to Huddersfield after just over 14 minutes. Hull FC hit back and the game is level at 6-6. A break out of nowhere from Clifford. He offloads it to Lane. He offloads it to Swift. And Hull FC are over. Jake Clifford converts and it is 6-6 after 19 minutes in this game. Hull FC are over again. Another break down the middle. A few plays later, the ball is passed back inside to Brad Bash, who has no Huddersfield players anywhere near him, and scores under the sticks with absolutely no opposition. Jake Clifford converts 12-6 to Hull FC. It's a try for Huddersfield. A chip over the top isn't dealt with by David Litton, and Tuil Olahaya scores. It's converted 12-12 with just over 11 minutes to go in this half. It is half time here at John Smith Stadium. Huddersfield Giants 12, Hull FC 12. A very interesting half. The game was constantly ebbing and flowing. Huddersfield started the game stronger. Hull FC the better side in the middle part of that half, and Huddersfield ending the half stronger than Hull. So this game could really still go either way. You know, we saw glimpses of Hull FC's class over the last few weeks, especially in that 20 minutes to 30 minutes period. They're consistently breaking the line, throwing the ball around, which is what we've been good at over the last few weeks. Huddersfield just looking good in attack. Defensively a bit questionable, but it's the same with Hull. So this game could really still go either way. I question why Jake Clifford didn't attempt to drop goal, or Jake Truman, or anyone that can kick that attempts to drop goal at the end of that half of Hull. Huddersfield did. Emma missed, but it really could come down to that, the way this game is going. So yeah, this game could still go either way. Half time at John Smith Stadium. Huddersfield Giants 12, Hull FC 12. The teams are back out. Hull FC get us underway for the second half. Just over 20 minutes left to go in this game. It's still 12-12. Very poor from both sides. Not much else to say apart from that, really. 20 minutes to go, 12-12. Huddersfield have broken the second half deadlock. Chris McQueen breaks the line from absolutely nowhere. It's converted and Huddersfield lead 18-12 with just under 10 minutes to go. The way the second half is going, I would presume that is a game won for Huddersfield. Huddersfield have now kicked a drop goal. Ollie Russell, that is the game. 19-12 to the Giants. Huddersfield think they've scored. It goes to video ref. They haven't. It stays 19-12. It is finished at the John Smith Stadium. Huddersfield Giants 19, Hull FC 12. Thank God that is over. Both sides absolutely dire. Hull FC deserved to lose. Huddersfield had that little extra bit of desire and effort in the last 15 minutes, which is ultimately what got them the win. That Chris McQueen try, I don't know what happened to Hull's defence there, but it was just virtually, it just dissipated. And Chris McQueen makes the most of it. The drop goal as well should have been closed down a lot better from Hull, and it tops off a poor performance from them. And a 19-12 loss in the end. Huddersfield will be happy with that. Their good run of form continues, as I said earlier. I thought it might do, and as I predicted, Huddersfield would win, and they did. But yeah, that was really poor from Hull, and to be fair, quite poor from Huddersfield, but they did enough to get the win. It is finished at the John Smith Stadium. Huddersfield Giants 19, Hull FC 12. Thank you for watching, and a reminder, we are proudly sponsored by Hes Boxing, where 20% of each sale goes to a local boxing gym of your choice.